ちてくガラスの迷路ひび割れた公園まだ消えないまま藤た記憶誰かの夢にすり替わる名前さえ今奪われてく聞こえるか胸の奥できしむ鎖の叫び逃げないで選ぶんだ自分だけの芯を一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を上書きしてくささやく嘘切り裂きながら覚めないなら夢を燃やせ一つ操られた明日に君の本と響かせてかけ違えたストーリー今塗り替えてゆけ黒いタイピン運命に鼓動が刺さる笑うシステム感情を食らう震えた指でログアウト先を探してるでも君の手が確かにここにある忘れるな偽物でも選ぶ痛みはリアル奪えない願いだけが最後のパスワード一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を上書きしてくささやく嘘切り裂きながら覚めないなら夢を燃やせ一つ操られた明日に君の本と響かせてかけ違えたストーリー今塗り替えてゆけ必殺君の声で暗いスクリプトを壊して一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を更新してく挟むく影抱きしめながら傷ついても夢を離すな操られた未来君と一緒に飛び越えて交差してくストーリー今始まりに帰ろう
That's right. That's right. That's right. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Hypnocast. That's right. We are live, boys. We are live. We are live. We are live. Listen, man, we're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. But before we do any of that, you got to bring it in close, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, man, it's Thursday. All right, it's Thursday. It's a little bit of a weird day, right? Because it's the day before everybody's favorite day of the week, which is Friday, right? So people, it's a 50-50 chance. You might get ratchet, you might not. But Thursday is a very weird day. But it's a day that we all like because, like I said, it's right before our favorite day. So get in here. We need to hug it out because we got a lot we got to talk about. All right, we got a lot we got to talk about today. Today is quite the day. So much going on right now. It's insane. Bring it in. Let's go. Stop running away. I don't know why you keep running away. You never successfully run away. You never successfully run away. Why are you even bothering? Why are you even trying? Look at you. Look at you. It's insane, man. You'd think they would learn by now. If you're watching over on YouTube, like the stream. Like it. Now. If you're watching over on Rumble, like the stream. Now. And if you are watching anywhere else right now, your favorite game's relooted. So like the stream. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Can I get a mic check, please? Mic check, titty check, balls check. What are we checking? What are we checking today? I got you. Boss man, what are you doing? Hey, listen, sometimes the dramatic pause does wonders, boys, okay? It does wonders. What are we checking? Hypno anime when check, brother. I barely have time to produce the content that I do on a daily basis. What makes you think I'm going to be able to make a complete anime? Seriously, I would love to. I would love to. Hypno thinks he saw a janitor. I absolutely saw. Listen, the janitor's the killer. I'm just going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now. After playing the game for 2 hours, the janitor's the killer. I don't care what anybody says. Straight up. Straight up. New game trailers check. Yes, we got a lot we got to check today with that. No pants check. Well, that's a thing. That's a thing. What if I don't want to like the stream check? Well, I'm just going to have to set a hitman after you. Just bought mouse PI for hire check. Very nice. Cheese Fent check. Wow. Metro looking peak check. Absolutely. It is. We're going to talk about it. Crimson Desert chapter 6 check. Very nice, Tanya. Very nice. Playing mouse PI for hire right now check. Very nice. Very nice. Uber bricked for Metro 2039. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Hypno body pillow orders backing up. No, they're not. Can we stop lying about that? No, they're not. Guys, there's a membership train going on Rumble right now. I don't know what's going on, but they're going crazy over there. They're going crazy over there. What's happening over on Rumble, man? Holy shit. We haven't even started the actual membership train yet. We got a cheese party check. We got a what up fools and bigots old gaming is on check. We got sup bigots and begets check. We got pragmata check. We got a reach around check. We got a maximum loyalty to the throne check. We got a Bluntborn check. Atomic Heart's final DLC is out check. We got Hypnotic is a pimp check. We got Hypno Fumo is still missing check. We got Gibby 1 second check. We got a membership train for the win check. And a red fescue check. Makes sense. All right, boys, listen. ESG scores are at their maximum. We are fully funded. Like the stream. Like it. Guys, let's do the Big Army roll call, man. Let's see who's in the chat right now hanging out with us on this glorious Thursday. It's a beautiful Thursday evening. Who is here? Who's hanging out with us? Let's check the chat and let's see what we got, man. We got Odin Dark. What's going on, Odin Dark? How you doing, brother? We got Secret Final Boss. How are we not at 100 likes yet? Because people enjoy the content, but apparently it's just too much work to raise their finger for 6 seconds. Not even 6 seconds, like 2 seconds. Raise their finger and slap that like button. It's hard work, man. It's hard work, let me tell you. Crash Collins over on Rumble. What's going on, man? Teacher Conic over on Rumble. We got Infernal Hell Knight. We got Wingnut. We got Zalosi over on Rumble. Dude, there's so many people that are buying the Metro series for like $8. It's amazing. It's amazing. Great job, guys. You are literally gonna play Peak for $8. It's gonna be crazy. Dark today. Colonel Ruff, Crash Collins over on Rumble. We got Jimmy Collins. We got Moogle. Cliff Anderson over on Rumble. We got Y2K Cowboy over on Rumble. We got John D. What's going on, man? Not yet. Not yet. Soon. We're going to do the game membership train soon. Don't worry. It's coming. It's coming. We got Voice in the Water. What's going on, man? We got Razo over on Rumble. We got Mr. Melancholy. We got Benjamin. What's up, Benjamin? Thank you. I appreciate that. We got Lucky Boy. We got Colonel Rub. We got Inferno Hell Knight again. We got Guy Karamon making food before going back to play Mouse PI for Hire. Nice one. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. We got T-Jab over on Rumble. We got Commander Sonak. We got Blue Octopus screaming at the top of her lungs. We got Nick Havoc. We got Death on a Trike. We got Beautiful Zexel. Gray Soul over on Rumble. Melodic Method over on Rumble. Mr. Blue Cthulhu. Marius. We got Melody Johnson. Sleeping Nova. Alucard. We got Old Man Cad. We got Matthew saying hello, please. We got Dade 404. Teacher Conic on Rumble. Romanizer 24. Limitless Anjay screaming at the top of his lungs. Shogoth. Timothy. Who else is here? Let me scroll down. We got the Internet Peasant. We got, let me see, let me scroll down. Let me see. Chaotic Holy. What's going on, man? Azrai. What's going on? Who else is here? Air Razor over on Rumble. What else we got? Dregatello. What's going on, man? Shout out to you, brother. Abhorrent Soul over on Rumble. What's going on, dude? Ear infection. I'll be lurking. Ouch. Janarthus. What's going on, Janarthus? All right, 4 more people. And then we got to get on with the show, man. 4 more people. And then we'll do a membership train. What do we got? We got Great Ape over on Rumble. Shout out to you, man. We got Tim Grove. What's going on, Tim Grove? We got Sanguine Pragmata Waiting Station. Very nice. We got TJ's Art and Comics. We got Ron DFK. Everybody touch his hat. It is now clean. It is now clean. Joel Jimenez. What's going on, Joel Jimenez? We got Skip. Why is this fucking cat still here? I don't understand. Why is this cat still here? I swear by the next stream, I better see this profile cooked. I want to see a cooked scampus. I want to see a flame-broiled scampus. Sincerely. Otherwise, I don't know, man. I'm going to have to call the Gun Devil or something from Chainsaw Man. We need to take this thing out. We need to take it out. We got Sub-Zero Designs over on Rumble. We got Sleeping Nova. We got, who else is here? Let me scroll down. Too Cool Curry. And last but not least, we got Yamato 85. And Life Aired over on Rumble with David over on Rumble. And then we also got Zeroist saying, what's happening in here? Shit, you're about to find out, boys. All right, listen. Shout out to all you guys that are in the chat right now. Let's sacrifice your fellow Bigot Army member. It's a Thursday. This is the second biggest money shot. The second biggest money shot of the week. Who's going to get it? What's up, Paul Q? How you doing, man? Who is going to get it? Who's going to get the money shot before the membership train? That means that they have to put their face out so that the wind cleans their face in the membership train. Summons endless Krieg legions, all forming a perfect shield. No heresy, no Horus. The Emperor protects thy booty hole. Make them repent to go down by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Colonel Rub tagged himself. So we got to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Colonel Rub tagged himself again because he's spamming. One more time, and it's a self money shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Holy shit, 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 shit. Holy shit, 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 shit.
Come on, brother. Really? 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 And then he's gaslighting people. He's gaslighting people. Look at this. He said, look, no, hold on. Where did it go? Where did it go? He's gaslighting people, man. This is crazy. He's like, I didn't mean that. What do you mean you didn't mean that? You were spamming the chat. What are you talking about? Colonel Rub, congratulations. You have money shotted yourself. This is not my money shot. This is yours. You're money shotting yourself, buddy. Congratulations.
Monster kill.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Jesus Christ. This guy. It's Colonel Rub. I swear to God. Every fucking stream, it's always Colonel Rub. Always Colonel Rub. All right, boys, listen. Before we do the membership train, we need to go over the topics we got today because holy shit, there's a lot. Saying Wizard says, is that a first? No. He's done that before. Him and Handy, I think, are the only two that have money shot at themselves. Pretty sure. But regardless, listen, we got a lot we got to talk about today. All right. It is crazy what is going on today. We got to go over the entire reveal for Metro 2039. We have a nearly 7-minute trailer. We have an entire statement from the developers. We got all kinds of information about this video game that we got to go over, and I am fucking bricked. As a fan of the Metro series, I am excited to see what they are working on next. So let's see what they're cooking up. We're going to look at that today. We're also going to look at how IGN has decided to screw an indie developer by claiming that their game... Well, here's the thing. So IGN, you know, the geniuses that they are with their wordplay, IGN decided to represent a video game and call it an AI-based video game, right? What they meant to say was that the story was about an alternate reality of the 1980s where AI has essentially taken over the world to some extent. But how people are taking it and how I believe they knew people would take it was that the game was made with AI, right? I'm talking about the game Replaced, which is a video game that I played twice now, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed that game. I think it's very well made. Very, very good indie game. And they decided to represent this game in a manner that makes it seem like it was generatively AI made. So now people are basically, you know, leaving reviews, talking about how it's AI slop. They're in the Steam forums talking about how it's AI slop. So then the developers had to come out and say, whoa. We are 100% handcrafted. But, you know, it's too late. It's too late at that point. So we're going to talk about that fucking nonsense that's going on with that. We're also going to talk about Nexus mods. I didn't get to cover the drama that was happening with Nexus mods, but they decided to be hypocrites yet again. They decided to ban a certain mod that apparently had to do with some sort of racial swap, but it didn't go the way that they wanted it to go. So they're not happy about that. They're not happy about that. You know, this is the same website that allows you to race swap Henry from white to black in Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's also the same website that allows you to race swap Geralt of Rivia to a literal pure black guy. This is the same website that allows you to race swap Tifa to a black girl. God forbid you do it the other way around. We all know Nexus mods, the website they claim to be impartial, the website that claims to not have any kind of ideology behind it, and yet they seem to be making the same decisions every single time. So we're going to talk about that. We also got Mouse PI for Hire releasing. We got to talk about that as well. We also got a crazy story about a YouTuber that apparently got an email from Capcom's legal team where they demanded that he deleted 1,000 mod videos for their video games, or they were going to make him lose his entire channel. Pretty crazy shit if it's real. So we're going to talk about that as well. And we got a little bit of an update on Fair Games, but I'm going to make a full-fledged video on that. So I might hold off on that story, but it's not looking good for Fair Games, ladies and gentlemen. It's not looking good. So we got a lot we got to talk about, boys. Oh, also, the Street Fighter movie trailer came out. I want to react to that too. Street Fighter movie trailer came out. I have not seen it yet. Considering I'm a Street Fighter fan, I want to check it out too. All right, boys. So we got a lot planned today. But listen, man, we got to do a membership train, all right? We got to do a membership train. We got to start it off strong. I want to go into the pre-stream legends with so much fucking green, I don't know what to do with. All right, we're going to do a membership train. I'm going to play the membership train clip. We're going to have some fun, and let's see how much green we can get. We already got a ton of green. Tanya Raven, Dark Tanae, Robin 10, all these guys dropping crazy memberships. And then on Rumble, we got memberships like Crazy, Y2K Cowboy, Dietrich Connick, Crash Collins. Everybody's dropping memberships, man. It's amazing. Let's fucking do it, boys. Let's do the membership train. I don't care if you think the song is gay. I don't care if you think dancing is gay. But it's not Friday yet. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Membership trains happen every day. Friday or not Friday. It does not matter. Whether we get a little bit of green or a lot of green, it doesn't matter. The membership train goes choo-choo regardless. So let's go, boys. Spam the membership train emojis in the chat right now. Spam the train emojis. I want to see some train emojis. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Ladies and gentlemen, all aboard the membership train. Lights up, first spark, first flame, name after name, rushing down the frame. Midnight code, Hypnocast alive, every little badge like a battle cry. I see the counter climbing, tick, tick, tick. Everything's a promise we keep. From the lurkers hiding in the shadows to the ones who never sleep. Ride the membership train, let it roll.
Get on!
Night unchained, every gifted heart, every flashing
Oh, you, thank you.
we ascend on the membership train. Side by side, we're breaking the chain. Turn the screen to a burning campaign.
Rumble's joining in on this.
Remember the name.
Dragon Knight, Crash Collins, Vita Tonic, Viola, Solosi,
Membership train.
Raza, Zeroist. Shout out to all you guys. Holy shit, boys. That was crazy. YouTube got felted by Rumble that time. YouTube got felted by Rumble that time, but God bless their hearts. Everybody tried. Why are there so many presents? Because that's the membership gifts. Come on, old man Cad. You got to keep up with it, man. The gifts on the train. That's the memberships, man. That's the membership. Speedy Cake also dropped in there. Beautiful Zexel dropped in there. Thank you, beautiful Zexel. Life Aired on Rumble. All right, boys. Let me call all these out. We're going to do the pre-stream legends. Thank you guys for an awesome membership train. I think I saw somebody complaining about it in the chat. Let me see. Where was it? Where are you? I can't find it. I think it was basically like, is somebody forcing you to do this to us? No, I'm doing it. Because I enjoy doing the membership train. Okay. It's a lot of fun. All right, boys, let's get into it. Pre-stream legends, Mr. Melancholy. Thank you, brother. 149 super sticker. Absolute legend. I appreciate that. Marius with a 2. I always wanted to start a membership train. LOL. Well, there you go, sir. Thank you so much for the 2. Appreciate that. Tanya Raven with a 2. Late and gay. Hi, Sonia. Shout out to Tanya Raven. I appreciate that. And then Tanya dropped a 5 membership banger, and the chat screamed. And considering that is the first one of the stream, you already know what that means. Shout out to Tanya. Thank you for the 5 memberships. I appreciate that. What's up, Asterisk Kaiju? How you doing, man? We're going to be talking about Metro pretty soon, brother. We got Tanya Raven with it, too. I thought you called in sick today. No PTO for you. Negative. Robin 10 with it, too. You will never find me. Yes, we will. Dark Tanave with the 5 memberships in the chat. Shout out to Dark Tanave. Thank you for the 5 memberships, my guy. I appreciate that. And then followed right up after that was Robin 10 with a 5. Shout out to Rob N10 for the 5 memberships. I appreciate it. Then with a 2, he says, don't tell me when the membership train begins. I kind of did already. I'm sorry. Odin Dark with a 2. Mouse PI is a lot cheddar than I expected. I see what you did there. Thank you for the 2. And then Benjamin Altman with the membership during the membership train. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And then Paul Q during the membership train dropped 5 memberships. And the chat screen. Shout out to Paul Q with the 5 memberships. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Zeroist joined in on the membership train with the 1 membership. Thank you, Zeroist. Appreciate that. Speedy Cake joined in with the 1 membership. Thank you, sir. And then we have Beautiful Zexel joining in with the 1 membership. Thank you, Beautiful Zexel. And then Alucard with the 5. So I started playing RoboCock. And I mean, wait, mods, don't you dare clip for Smash JT to use of me misreading this super chat. It's obvious that it was a super chat, sir. But thank you for the 5. Baron Echo gives 1 membership. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And then we got 16-bit dude dropping a 10 membership mega banger in the chat screen. Shout out to 16-bit dude with a legendary 10 membership mega banger. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate that. Holy shit. I appreciate that. And then Marius with a 5. I sent 5 memberships at the beginning of the stream, but YouTube didn't create a banner for it, so nobody saw it. Wait, what? You did? Hold on. Let me go up. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't even see it on the fan funding tab. I do see everybody else's, though. That's weird. Sorry about that, man. I don't know what's going on with that, Marius. Thank you for the 5, though. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And Alucard with it, too. Did they clip you saying it yet? I don't fucking know. I have no idea. I'm sure they'll try. Maybe. I have no idea. All right, let's go over to Rumble, man. Rumble, what do we got? Rumble, what are we doing? You awake? Y2K Cowboy. Let me bring it up on screen. Hold on. Let me bring it up on screen. We got, hold on. There we go. Y2K Cowboy gifting a membership. Thank you, Y2K Cowboy. And then he gifted another membership. Like a legend. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. DJ Konik gifting a membership as well over on Rumble. Thank you for that. Crash Collins gifting a membership over on Rumble as well. This was all before the membership train, by the way. Crazy. And then Goon Gaming with $1. Show your sausage fingers, you cunt. As soon as you show yours, sir. Appreciate that, Goon Gaming. Thank you so much for the $1. Dragonite gifted 1 membership during the membership train. Crash Collins gifted 1 membership during the membership train. DJ Konik gifted a membership during the membership train. The Ovis gives a membership. Zalosi gives a membership. Raza gives a membership. Y2K Cowboy gives 5 memberships. Jesus Christ.
Ladies and gentlemen, all
Almost felt like starting another membership train, my man. Shout out to Y2K Cowboy with the 5 memberships. Thank you, my guy. Appreciate that. Life Ferret with a membership as well, right at the very end. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right, boys, we are fully caught up on Rumble. Thank you so much for that. And we're caught up on YouTube as well. Well, hold on. One more came in. One more came in. We got Alucard with 1 membership. Thank you so much, Alucard. I appreciate that. Shout out to you, my guy. All right, man. Listen, we're trying to get to 632 tier 1s in a row and 308 tier 2s in a row. Thank you guys so much for the support. Creators Freedom with a 2. Open your wallet and give Hypno all your money. Not all of it. And only if you can. And definitely not when you're drunk. I appreciate that, Creators Freedom. Thank you, man, for the 2. All right, boys, I'll be ready. DJ Konik with $1 over on Rumble says, come over for memberships if you have an account over on Rumble. Probably a good idea. There's a lot of memberships over there right now. And then we got Travis gifting a membership as well. Thank you, Travis. I appreciate that very much. Shout out to Travis. Thank you so much. All right, boys. Listen, it's time to get into the content. We're going to start off with a major topic because I don't really want to wait, to be honest with you. I don't want to wait. Boys, it is time to talk about the Metro 2039 trailer. I don't want to wait. I want to get right into this trailer because I'm excited. So just a little bit of context, all right? There was supposedly a hack that happened. Whether it's true or not, that's up to you to decide whether or not you want to believe it. But there was a hack that happened over at the company behind Metro. And the new Metro essentially got leaked online. And in order to get ahead of the supposed hack, they essentially had to announce the game earlier than they probably intended to announce it. Now, this just proves that they had everything kind of ready to go anyway because they had a trailer and all that stuff. But now here we are. Today is the day, and they announced it earlier today. So we're going to look at the trailer. This fucking trailer is 6 minutes and 11 seconds long. So there's a lot to this trailer. So we're going to break it down. We're going to check it out. And then we're also going to go over a statement from the developers as well, explaining their mindset behind the upcoming sequel and what to expect from it. So let's check this out. Here we go, boys. Metro 2039. Let's go.
I ask you, do you want to come out of the darkness and become a pure nation? I ask you, are you ready for great changes under the guidance of a great leader?
Is he going to do the whole lag thing?
If you are, then wake up and open the door for the noble right. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
That classic radiation sound. You gotta love it, man. There's two video games that are prominent with that radiation sound, right? It's Fallout and it's Metro. Those two games, and I guess Stalker also. Stalker also has that, but realistically, for me, it's Fallout and Metro. Those games, man, that radiation sound just brings back that kind of memories for those games, you know? Yeah, nostalgia. Basically.
Wake up. Wake up to a pure nation, clean air, bright future.
Stop lagging. What's wrong with you? How dare you do that? Why are you lagging? I don't understand.
The noble right says comply. The people say aye.
So you guys can obviously see the implication that they're kind of going for here, right? Like typical kind of Nazi takeover in a way. That's like kind of what they're dealing with, right? There's a new supreme power that's in charge, and this is going to be very like propaganda focused and all that. That's what they're going for here. Am I on McDonald's internet? No. What it is that StreamYards is an absolute terrible fucking platform because I literally watched this trailer before. I watched like half of this trailer before with zero issues, and now that I'm using StreamYard, suddenly there's a problem. So I've determined that it's StreamYard.
Fear not the enemy's threats, for the Führer hunter protects you.
Where are they taking them? Can you hear me?
This is where I stopped watching.
They do. We hear everything. But you don't let...
I stopped watching the trailer at this point because I was like, I gotta stop. I can't watch the whole thing. But So good up until this point.
Them speak.
No. It's not about me. I won't ask again.
It's all about you.
Holy shit.
All together now, children.
The Novak is our home. Either we destroy or we are destroyed. No one will notice if we die. Mercy is weakness.
Our enemies have no pity for us. The enemy must be destroyed.
The enemy must be destroyed. The enemy must be destroyed. The enemy must be destroyed.
This is crazy.
The enemy must be destroyed.
Watch your back. Watch your back. I'm telling you, man, like Metro, like if you haven't played Metro video games, right? Metro video games will fuck with your head a lot of the time, especially in the later installments. They will fuck with your head, and it's such a great, like, the way that they showcase the story is really, really, really good. And in this scenario, I think they're gonna probably take that to the next level. I gotta imagine. Damn.
Pure nation, clean air, bright future. The Novorite is our home.
So the new group is called the Novorite, Novorite or whatever, and the new Führer, or however they say the name, is apparently Hunter. From what I understand, anyway, in the trailer, they said Führer Hunter will be your salvation or something like that, which is pretty interesting to say the least. So they're definitely going for it's that whole like promised new world kind of a thing where they're trying to promise people new salvation, clean air, all that stuff, get away from the metro, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, that's not going to be true. That's usually never true when they promise that in the Metro series. But yeah. Or Reich, sorry. Reich, not Reich. Sorry, Reich. Apologies. I got to get up to terms on my Nazism. My bad. Metro 2039. Fucking sick. Is there more? So really quick, just so it says captured from gameplay in real-time cinematics. So here's the thing, right? Me personally, normally I would say this looks like completely controlled, kind of like Perfect Dark scenario, right? Where it's like everything is controlled, curated. It's not really happening. This is just like a demo, right? However, the thing is, if you've played other Metro games, the gameplay you're seeing on screen is nearly identical to what you see in the other games. So considering they did it in the other games, I have no doubts that they're going to make it look like this in the final game. You know, maybe that's giving them the benefit of the doubt, but they have an established history of 3 video games that are exactly like this. Like I'm telling you, they're some of the most impressive looking video games that I've played by far. So, but anyway, let's see what they got to show. They say it's gameplay and they say it's cinematics. Chances are it's like 95% cinematics. I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't think it's gonna be a lot of gameplay, but let's check it out. Let's see. Oh, come on, you lagging shit. What's wrong with you? Give it a second. It'll boost up. There you go. Okay. So they showed you like fucking 8 seconds of gameplay and then it switched over to a cutscene. That's basically what they showed you. All right, whatever. Anyway. So the point is I would say tailor your expectations. However, the Metro video games have proven to look like this and play like this before. They have a history of that, so I have no doubts that the games will look like this. Whether they're janky or anything like that, I mean, that's to be seen. I would hope by now they know what the fuck they're doing, but you never know these days. But I think it looks pretty good, man. And overall, at the end of the day, there's no gameplay here, so there really isn't much for me to get excited about. But the premise of the story, right? Which the premise of the story seems interesting enough, needless to say. And I'm curious where they're going to go, especially with Hunter, considering he was from the first game. I'm curious how they're going to go about this. Now, here's the thing, though. In case you guys are unaware, the studio behind this game is a Ukrainian studio. All right. And they put out a statement today kind of explaining their thought process and their mind process behind Metro 2039. So they put out a letter to the community. So I figured I would read that today for you so you can understand what exactly is going on in terms of their mindset, because their mindset, you can kind of tell that it seems like they're leaning more towards the propaganda side of the story. Heavily, by the way, not just lightly, but heavily. They're leaning more towards the propaganda side of the story because they were heavily influenced by the Russian-Ukrainian war that is going on. So in any case, let me show you what they said. So it says, "Greeting Metro dwellers. It has been more than 7 years since the release of our last major game. We have seen your comments, followed the mentions, and read your letters. And at last, we are ready to break our silence and share with the world what we have been working on so carefully and tirelessly for so long, which is Metro 2039. And they show you some screenshots of the game. So that's pretty cool. Over this time, many talented new people from over 25 countries have joined our team behind the previous Metro games in, I don't know how to say these fucking words. People are going to yell at me if I pronounce it wrong. Just whatever. Kiev and Malta. Working alongside team veterans and returning team members. And each of them have left their mark on a new chapter of Metro. At the same time, we have built upon what made players fall in love with our games in the first place, which is deep narrative, intense immersion, incredibly detailed worlds, and atmosphere that you can feel. Our main goal is to tell a new story in the way we know best, through our art and craftsmanship with the uniquely Ukrainian spirit. These years," and this is probably what's going to make people either worried or understanding or whatever, but this is where people are going to be probably a little bit concerned. "These years have not been easy for the world, especially not for Ukraine. The majority of our team continues to work from our office in Kyiv and remotely across Ukraine, doing so every day under conditions that are impossible to imagine, getting electricity from generators or batteries during daily power outages, sheltering from rocket or drone attacks, not knowing when you can next heat food for your families. These things interrupt, but don't stop us from making what we deeply believe in. Getting rest and still finding ways to feel normal are nothing less than luxury. Sometimes you just put your head down and focus on the work, but it's each other's support that keeps you running, and we continue to support our Ukraine-based colleagues in every way that we can. The full-scale Russian invasion of Ukraine has also shaped how we want to tell the story of this game. Our game explores what humans were before the world ended, what they became after, and what they are willing to do to live another day. The meaning has always been about preventing war, but now war is our reality. The world has grown even darker, crueler, and more unjust and more ruthless, not only in real life, but in the world of Metro as well. As a result, our message has shifted to be about the consequences, the cost of silence, the horrors of tyranny, and the price of freedom. So, I understand. I get it, right? Fine. Like, for me, it's one of those things where if they are able to tell a story with in-world politics, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, if they tell a story with in-world lore and they make it make sense and it all like comes together, it's fine. Like, you could tell a story that's based on politics without actually getting real life political. Now, here's the thing, though. If they start their game off essentially with a fucking what do you call that? Like a trigger warning at the start of the game, talking about how, you know, Russia bad, Ukraine good, go donate to Ukraine now, or some shit like that, then that's clearly taking it to a whole nother level. You get what I'm saying? But otherwise, these are topics that were brought up in Metro already, right? Metro has a lot of political themes inside of it in its own universe, where there's always this conflict going on between different groups of people. So it's not anything that's like super crazy or super shocking. Like, this is not going to be, I don't think they're going to take it to that point. But if they do that, that'll be pretty dumb. At the heart of this story, as always, is a destroyed world poisoned not only by radiation in the aftermath of launch missiles, but also by people who can at times be more terrifying than any Geiger counter reading. In Metro 2039, a new faction emerges, the Novo Reich, led by the new Führer, the legendary Spartan Hunter. Führer promises a new life for the people up there on the surface, but in reality, the Metro is flooded with propaganda, misinformation, and fear. The people suffer under his authoritarian regime and the brutal belief, if it's hostile, you kill it. Our games are based on and inspired by the novels of the author Dmitry, an outspoken critic of the invasion of Ukraine. Again, it just seems like, I don't know, man. It seems like they're leaning really heavily into the whole Ukraine thing. And it's like, brother, let's relax a little bit, you know? His courageous stance has come with a personal price, a life in exile from his home country, Russia, where dissent is a crime. We've crafted this new story together, united by our shared values of freedom and truth that have been shaped by the harsh reality of the world around us. We aren't revealing too much just yet, but rest assured, every detail will become a bigger picture that players will have to piece together as they move through a dark and oppressive story. We are incredibly proud of the journey that our team has been through, long, difficult, and at times truly exhausting. We can't wait to tell you our new story. Dark, brutal, unforgettable. To our fellow Metro community, our friends, our family, thank you for the patience, for all the support, etc., etc., etc. So, I don't know, man. At the end of the day, like I said, for me, if you haven't played the Metro games, this will probably sound really daunting, right? But what I would tell you is that I would probably try the Metro games if I were you. And then maybe you can understand where they would probably go with it better. Because I don't know. I don't really think they're going to go overly political with this. But if they do to the point where it's like taking you out of the world that they made, well, that's going to be a big fucking problem for myself and probably for a lot of people too. Right? Because again, this game world with the Metro has a lot of in-world politics. It's been built since the first game. The politics are there. Everything's in there, right? But if you do it in a way that you are taking people out of the experience, right? Especially considering like the atmosphere, like Metro sells itself on atmosphere, right? So Metro is all about the atmosphere, how dark and gritty the world is, and how really it's all about feeling just fucking alone. You know, most of the time you're going through the Metro and you're feeling alone and you're dealing with all kinds of shit. And then on top of the actual supernatural shit, you're also dealing with humans. It starts to get a little bit overwhelming, but that's the whole point of it, right? But if they start doing things that take you out of the experience and make you think of real world Russia versus Ukraine, well, I think people are probably going to check out on that, right? So I don't know what to really make of this, but ultimately I'll say this. The Metro games have proven to be fantastic experiences in the past. They're very engrossing. They're very well done, and I hope that continues with the new one because I'll say the trailer looked pretty good. The trailer looked pretty good for what it was, but there's no gameplay really, so I can't really get excited here. You know, these screenshots look like they're from gameplay, but again, can't get excited from it, right? I need to see more of what's actually going on here. So hopefully we get some more gameplay soon, but that's basically Metro 2039. And, you know, at this point, I guess we got to wait and see what happens. You know, Old Man Cat says Metro is a jump scare filled crazy train. I really didn't fall for their jump scares. I don't know, man. Like, I guess, like, especially after the first game, you kind of get used to it. You kind of know what to expect, right? But still, regardless, Metro's a great series. And even if they fuck this one up, well, at least I have the other ones because they're pretty good. Moogle says, I'm sure they are aware of that. Yeah, I'm sure they are too. Like I said, I'm giving them a slight benefit of the doubt because they had many successful video games that were really well done and they didn't push this nonsense. But now, obviously, things are different, right? So, like, things are different. The mindset of the developers are different. Their real lives are different. And it might overtake, you know, I don't know. We kind of have to wait and see. That's really it. Let me catch up on supers really quick. Travis, thank you again for the membership. Banana Bomb Kang with the 149 super sticker. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Alucard with a 2, so they're Democrats? I guess. I don't know. Darius Soto with a 5. They're making this game with their new engine Hypno as well. Yeah, so that's another thing, too. Really quick. Metro, this new game is not going to be utilizing Unreal Engine 5. They're using their own proprietary engine, which is fantastic to hear, considering that all we ever get is people saying, hey, yeah, this sequel for a game you like that wasn't on Unreal Engine before, well, guess what? It's on Unreal Engine 5 now. Yeah, this game's not doing that. So I'm excited for that at least, right? That's got to be definitely a big plus. So let me check gifted games really quick, and then we're going to move on. Thank you guys so much for the support. I think I got a notification for one gifted game. Let me see. Look at this, man. Les Sport. Look at Les Sport, man. I don't know if he's in the chat. Look at Les Sport. Senor Rouge. Les Sport. He gifted Cthulhu the Cosmic Abyss. We actually had reacted to this game not that long ago, and this game looked fucking badass. You know, this game looked badass. Janko says they always use their own engine. All right, so I guess Janko must have missed where I said that unlike other developers that will make their games not in Unreal Engine, and then when they announce their sequel, suddenly they're using Unreal Engine 5 because everybody's switching to that. He must have missed that part. But I guess I'll say it again. Unlike other developers that when they make their sequel in Unreal Engine 5, even though their previous games didn't use Unreal Engine 5, these developers have decided to continue to use their own proprietary engine, which is a good thing. Hopefully that is a little bit more clear. But yeah, I think it's a good thing. Mr. Rouge says he's always here. Hey, shout out to Les Sport. Les Sport. Thank you so much, man. Cthulhu, the Cosmic Abyss. Yeah, we reacted to this game. This game looked fucking badass, man. We're going to have some pretty good games for October this year, man. Like games like this, if I don't get to them beforehand, I always try to play them in October. Like last year, we had a really good October run where it was a whole bunch of horror video games. So that's gonna be a plus. So thank you, Mr. Rouge, man. The deluxe edition on top of that too. Holy shit! Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. All right, let's get into the next one. Where are we at? Let me X out the Metro stuff just to keep track of everything. Street Fighter. Let's check out the Street Fighter movie trailer. I have not seen the Street Fighter movie trailer. And people are saying this thing is fucking trash. And I'm a little bit concerned. Trey Burkhalter with a 5, but is it the new Metro using Unreal? Wait, what about listening? Yeah, people don't listen, but that's okay. That's okay. That's why I just repeat myself over and over and over. And then after you repeat yourself over and over and over, people complain about you repeating yourself over and over and over. It's like a cycle. It's the circle of life, right? Guys, Street Fighter the movie. We're going to have to react to this in a very uncomfortable way, because while Paramount sucks when it comes to copyrights, they're terrible. They're awful. So we're going to have to pause a ton. So forgive me Forgive me. I don't want to people would be like, hey, just let the video play. Let the entire 3-minute video play with no commentary because I want to see the trailer, but I don't want to click the trailer. I want to see you watch the trailer in silence. So we're going to not do that. And we're going to, actually transform the content. So let's see what we got, man. People are saying this is not very good. I don't know, though. We'll see. Fractal says, don't risk it, Hypno. They are striking everyone. Well, that's because Paramount has auto strikes out there. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to mute it. I'm just going to mute it and play it. Fuck it. How about that? Oh, shit. Look at that. Oh, my God, brother. Dalsim. Oh, no. Oh, no. Good old Vega. Okay. Interesting. What else we got? Hold on. You better play no talk. Is this Chun-Li? Oh, shit. Bison. Nice little Bison statue. You got Ken. Why does Ken look like a fuckboy from TikTok? I guess that kind of makes sense. I suppose. Ken was always like a little bit more on the, Americanized pretty boy side, I guess. But still, kind of funny. Bro, Chun-Li, you're missing legs, girl. You're missing legs. Where are the legs at, man? Where are the legs at? That's Ken Street Fighter 5 haircut. Yeah, I know. Because he's California. No, I know. I'm just saying. Oh, wait. Go back. Oh, my God. Why did I forget that Cody Rhodes was playing Guile?
Holy
my God. I don't know, bro. Oh my God, bro. This looks awful. Am I the only one that thinks this looks awful? It's okay. To be fair, to be fair, okay. To be fair, I want to be fair to Cody Rhodes. Okay, to play as Guile is very hard. Okay, it's very hard to bring Guile to real life. Okay, I'm trying to be a little bit fair. All right. It's very difficult. Like Guile is such an eccentric character in terms of his stylized look, especially with its hair. With his hair, it's very hard. It's hard to bring those that hair to real life. But I don't know, man. I just don't think he looks like Guile. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he just doesn't have that look. I don't know how to explain it, but shit, that's brother, really? Really? Why does she look like a fucking flight attendant, bro? What the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro. This is you know what's crazy? Like 50 Cent is literally just playing himself. He's just playing himself. That's how I look at this. Like I feel like he's just playing himself. Damn, bro. Holy shit. Oh, there's Vega looking flamboyant as ever. There's Vega. Who else is here? Oh my God. I think the only one that's going to like fit the role that he's in, I feel like is going to be Ken. I don't know why that is, but I feel like Ken is the only one that really kind of fits the role to not perfection, but like it's like kind of there, right? Like I feel like he's the only one that's really going to fit that role. I haven't seen the other ones though. I know Roman Reigns is supposedly playing Akuma, right? Roman Reigns is playing Akuma and shit. Oh my God, the MTV look. Okay, that's cool. They got the car scene. That's cool. I'll admit that's cool. Like if you're gonna have a Street Fighter movie, you got to include the destroying the car. Come on, that's kind of cool. That's cool. I'll take that. Yeah, see, they're turning Ken into a fucking Californian fuckboy. God damn. Holy shit. Yeah, that's pretty rough. I'm telling you, man, 50 Cent is literally just playing himself. 50 Cent's like, I don't gotta do no acting. Just me. I just be what it is. Oh man. Super serious. Damn. Oh shit. That was cool. I hope at the bare, you know what I do? Like, I hope at the bare minimum that the fight scenes make up for this, make up for like what I feel like it's gonna be super cringy writing. I really hope like because it's Street Fighter, right? So like the fight scenes need to be good, the action needs to be good. If that is good, like so far that's looking pretty good. I think the action looks pretty good. I think the dark settings look pretty good. I think there'll be something there for that. You know, it gets good. All right, I'm gonna let it play a little bit. Just no audio because I don't want to get fucking copyright. Okay. All right. Zangief's looking good. Zangief's looking good. All right. All right. I like this. That's not bad. Zangief's looking good. I'll say that's a pretty good portrayal. What's got going on here? Bro, they literally turning I'll tell you, man. You know what's cool though? I'll say this. See, this movie has to walk a fine line, right? This movie has to walk a fine line of like not taking itself seriously, but then also taking itself kind of seriously. It needs to know when to do it. And I feel like in this movie, to take itself seriously, it has to be during the fight scenes, the action, you know, the shit that matters. And then don't take itself seriously during like some of the interactions, especially between like Ken and Ryu. Like maybe be a little bit more lighthearted in that regard. It's all about when they actually when they do it and how they do it. Flack says, have you bought Mouse PI yet? I've already played it, brother. There's about a 2-hour stream on my gaming channel. Go check it out. Why does that guy look like Markiplier? Is that Markiplier? It's not Markiplier. That was cool. You see what I'm saying? Like the action has to be on point. You know? Hello. Oh shit. Are we gonna have a callback? Bro, are we gonna have a callback to the Chun-Li nude scene from the animated film? Bro, can you imagine? Do you think they have the balls to do that in modern day? Do you think they're gonna do that? I don't know, man. That would be pretty sick. Imagine they do that. That'll be crazy. Okay, like I'm sorry. Dalsim looks okay. He's a little fucking muscular. Like I know Dalsim is ripped, but goddamn, bro. But I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Cody Rhodes, it's not it, man. It's not it.
Shit,
I'm sorry.
shit,
It's not it. I think that out of everybody in this trailer, Cody Rhodes is probably the most disappointing one. Like, it's not it, bro. I know people are going to be like, well, you know, maybe it's this frame or whatever. Bro, I'm sorry. It's not. There is no frame that I've seen Cody Rhodes as Guile where he looks good so far. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future, but I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. Guile ain't looking good, bro. He's not looking good. Although the kick move was cool. Damn, Cammy. Wait, hold on. All right, Cammy, you hiding? No, not really. Not really. Cammy's a little lacking. That's all right, though. Cammy's a little lacking. Chun-Li, I don't know where your legs went, but they're gone. They are absolutely gone. But it's all right. Let's continue. Let's see what we got. Yeah. All right, that was cool. That was cool. Oh no, you're fucked. Oh, you see? Oh, that's cool. That's actually funny. Because one of the things I've always thought about whenever playing Street Fighter is like, what must it be like to be suplexed by Zangief? You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine what that must feel like. What is the person thinking about when they're getting suplexed by fucking Zangief? You know? And then they shot this, like, Bro, anybody who's played Street Fighter knows exactly what this is like. You know what it like 1/3 of your HP is gone. Gone. Fucking Zangief's suplexes are overpowered. Everybody knows that this shit is painful, bro. Painful. Oh my god. Wait, what? What kind of AI shit was that? Was that E Honda? What the fuck happened with his fingers? What the that happened so fast? Bro. Oh my. What? All right, that was kind of cool. Hold on, go back. Go back. How are we feeling about Roman Reigns being Akuma? How are we feeling about this? How are we feeling about this? Like, I feel like I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Roman Reigns being Akuma. Like, I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I'm 50-50 on it. I feel like he might have the right build for it. You know what I mean? But I feel like, can he pull off the personality? And I know what you're thinking. It's Akuma. Like, how much personality is there? But I'm saying, like, the aura. You know what I mean? Like, can he pull that off? I don't know. That was a cool fucking move, though. Right there. That was pretty cool. That was cool too. Oh shit. Wait. I don't think I've ever seen Blanca yet. Hold on. Oh, this CGI is looking rough, buddy. This CGI is looking rough. Wait, so wait, hold on. Jason Momoa is Blanca? Is he Blanca? I don't even I could barely see him. Hold on. I could barely see him. Jason Momoa as Blanca. I don't know about that, brother. I don't know about that. It seems like they're holding back Blanca and they're holding back Ryu. Now, I can see why they're holding back Ryu. They don't really want to show Ryu too much because it's fucking Ryu, obviously, right? And from a personality perspective, and in terms of an entertaining trailer, Ken is going to be the one you want to show off. Because, no offense to Ryu fans, Ken has the better personality, right? So he's definitely a little bit more entertaining to watch from a trailer perspective. But keeping Blanca pretty much all the way to the end is also pretty interesting. Bro, they showed Ryu for half the trailer. What do you mean? They showed him in little snippets where they're barely showing anything. At least from what I saw. They really didn't show him that much to the point where they're showing like Ken. They're showing Ken a hell of a lot more in more detail. You know, everybody else, they're kind of skipping through fast. They show Guile a little bit. E Honda, they barely showed. They barely showed E Honda whatsoever. Well, here's Ryu right here. Let me go back. There's Ryu right there in combat. I wish I could see Ryu in combat a little bit more. That'd be cool. Yeah, Ken is definitely a little bit more relatable than Ryu, for sure. Akuma, they only showed, what, one time? That's basically it. So, I don't know. I'll tell you this. I don't think it's as bad as people say. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking that. I don't think it's as bad as people say. This is actually something that I think I would actually want to go watch. Which I know is crazy, but... Bro, I can't with Guile. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't with Guile. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Although it's pretty funny. He's got Vega's claw marks on his face, which is pretty funny. It's supposed to be cheesy. Yeah, I know it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not something that's going to take itself super seriously, but it has to take itself seriously during the parts that matter. Right? Which is like, it's the combat. The combat has to be top fucking tier. It has to be, right? And if you're going to sell this movie as cheesy for the rest of the film, then the combat has to be top tier. The action has to be top tier, you know? But I think this looks pretty cool. You know what I'm getting from this? Okay, here's Ryu. All right. Here's Ryu. You know what I'm getting from this? Let me see it play. Let me see it play out to the end. Hold on. Let me see. Maybe it's good. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, that was kind of cool. All right, never mind. I was gonna say I'm getting Dragon Ball Evolution vibes a little bit with the Goku Kamehameha, but I know people are gonna be fucking pissed when they hear that. Let me hear him do this. I'll put the volume up for this part because I haven't had the volume up the whole time. Hold on, here we go. All right, that was cool. I'll give him that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm actually interested. Am I crazy for saying that? I don't know, man. This might be one of those things where people are like, oh my God, I can't believe you like this fucking slop. And I'm like, I'm not saying I love it, but I think I'm interested. I think I'm definitely interested. From what I saw, it looks like a silly Street Fighter movie, which is kind of, oops, I have to pause that, which is kind of, it looks like a fun movie. And I feel like a Street Fighter movie should be a fun movie. That's what I feel, If I had to say, I'd probably be like 75-25. You know what I mean? 75% positive, 25% negative. The Guile thing is really bad, in my opinion. The Guile thing's really bad, but other than that, like everything else is pretty passable. I mean, M. Bison was a little bad too. I'm not gonna lie to you. M. Bison was a little bit bad, but like the nostalgia callbacks and everything with the car and shit. I don't know. I think it hits. I don't know. We'll see. I might end up watching this. If I watch it, I'll let you guys know. I don't really watch movies too much anymore, but this might make me want to go watch it. We'll see. Do you think Dalsim is a little bit too muscular, by the way, or am I crazy? Am I crazy for thinking that? Where is a good picture right here? Actually, I mean, he's got some fucking muscles on him, but he's on the skinnier side. He's on the skinnier side. Yeah, no, he's on the skinnier side. No, he's not. Never mind. He's not. There was like the first scene he looked too muscular, but in this one, not so much. Not so much. This is like the body of somebody who does calisthenics 24/7. You know what I mean? That's definitely what it seems like, which is fine. That's fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. It's not bad. He looks more like Necro. No, I think I like the way he looks. It's fine. He looks good. Guile though, bro. Sorry, Guile. Of course, this will somehow get to this scene again. I promise that was not on purpose, YouTube. That was not on purpose. Anyway, overall, pretty solid trailer. I think it looks fun. I will probably end up going to see this, and if I do, I'll let you guys know. And if not, well, I want to hear your thoughts on it from those of you who eventually go see this movie. Let me know what you think about it. We'll have to talk about it. Guile, though, rough. I'm hoping that in the movie he looks better. I'm hoping that just the trailer makes him look bad, but yeah, he's gonna be comedic relief, which again, you could be comedic relief, but I'm not complaining about that. I'm complaining about how he looks. He just doesn't quite sell Guile like the other characters sell their characters, But we'll see. Anyway, all right, boys, that's it for the Street Fighter trailer. Who would make a good Guile in today's Hollywood? I don't really know, to be honest with you. I don't really know. Warwizard says, nah, bud. Guile looks fine, bud. Yeah, I don't think so, bud. I don't think so, but we could agree to disagree on that one. All right, let me catch up on supers. What do we got? We got Speedy Cake with a 10. Speaking of Metro games, I remember back before the first one released, reading about it in the gaming mag, and the original design was supposed to be open world, almost RPG-like. Well, maybe that's why they ended up going the way that they did with the third game, right? Because the third game was a lot more open. But yeah, I'm not surprised that was their original design, Sky with a 2. What happened to Cammy's features? They got nerfed. I don't really know. I don't know. Dark Knight with a 2. Hypno, are you gonna play Dad Space Pragmata? Yes. I think I've gotten this question like 20 times in the last week. Yes. I'm gonna put a. You know what? Hold on. I got an idea. Hold on. Yes. Hold on. Boom. Is it gonna work? Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna have a I'm gonna have like a scrolly bar that answers all the questions that I keep getting nonstop. So that people will still ask anyway. This is so funny. Hey, I love you, man. Yes. Obviously, I'm gonna play Pragmata. Yes, I'm gonna play Pragmata. But I'm currently playing Mouse PI for Hire right now. So once I finish playing that, then I will be playing Pragmata after that. Speaking of Pragmata, we need to go to the Steam forums for Pragmata because, you know, I'll bring it up in a second. Hold on. War Wizard, 6 months. Look, bud, you could get Cody Rhodes, bud, or you could get Pedro Pascal, bud. Just saying, bud. Why is it got to be those two, bud? Okay, like, why is it got to be Cody Rhodes or Pedro Pascal? Is there no in between, buddy? Is there no in between? We got Toxic with a 189. I got more cake than that, Cammy. Just saying. Why did you fucking tell me that? Timeout. Why? Nah, brother. Nah, brother. Why are you telling me that you are caked up? What is wrong with you? Why, Toxin? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. And then he said, picture it. Brother. Nah, bro. Guys, nah, bro. Guys, please. Somebody talk to Toxin, man. Somebody needs to talk to bro. Somebody needs to talk to Toxin immediately. He told me he's caked up, and then he said for me to picture it. I need you to. Somebody got to talk to him. Time him out. Yeah, you know what? He said, "Don't ban me." Nah, bro. Nah, I'm sorry. Put user in timeout. You're getting 1 minute, not 10 seconds. You're getting 1 minute for that. You're getting 1 minute for that, Toxin. That's crazy. That's crazy. I have never in my life had a man tell me that he was caked up and then told me to picture it. Nah, bro. That's a 1 minute. That's a 1 minute. That's crazy. Holy shit, man. Anyway, that's above your pay grade. Come on, man. I need help here. I need help. All right, man. Let's continue. We got more that we got to go over. Let me X out the Street Fighter story. Let's go to the Pragmata Steam forums, man, because holy shit, boys. When does Pragmata come out? Is it like midnight or something? Or when does Pragmata come out? When does that come out? Okay, so let's talk about Pragmata. Let's talk about it comes out noon tonight. Nice. Let's talk about Pragmata. Okay. I want to talk about Pragmata because there was one thing that I warned a lot of you guys about when it came to Pragmata. I saw the writing on the wall, right? I mean, it didn't take a genius to see where this was going. And with Pragmata, I told you guys, if you remember, what was it, like maybe a month ago or so? I told you guys that while I'm excited for the release of this game, and while I know a lot of you are excited for the release of this game, because I know a lot of you pre-ordered the game, I told you guys that there is one thing about this game that is going to be incredibly insufferable. Incredibly insufferable. And that is going to be the discussion around this game. Okay? The discussion around this game is going to be insufferable. And not because of the whole, like, is it woke? Is it not? Is it this? What? No. The conversation around this video game is going to be insufferable because there are disingenuous people that are on the internet, and it seems like it's a lot of female accounts. It also seems like it's a lot of weird, like, I don't know, progressive accounts. I really don't. It's a really weird situation to be in. But in any case, apparently, they're now going to the Steam forums for Pragmata. And they're also doing this on Twitter, by the way. I don't have any examples. I thought I had them saved. I don't, but you're going to see it here on the Steam forums in a second. You have people going all over the place, and they're trying to say that if you purchase Pragmata, you're a PDF file. I'm not kidding. Like, I wish, and it's crazy because I literally said about a month ago that is exactly what was going to happen. That you're going to have people that are going to turn the conversation about this video game into a literal fucking disingenuous, stupid fucking conversation about PDF files. Because you have people that for some reason, and God, I don't know why. And listen, I'm not saying that there aren't people out there that are doing weird shit with the character, okay? Because I'm sure there is. I'm sure they exist. But then you have people that are taking those weirdos and trying to issue a blanket statement across the board about this video game that is obviously not true. But of course, you got people that are going to act like it is. I'll give you a prime example. I literally just loaded up the Steam forums, and one of the first is, can you disable the pedal bait lolly? Jesus fucking Christ, my man. Jesus fucking Christ. Maybe a modder would turn her into an old man in 50 layers of clothes just for you and all the other people who can't look at a young girl without freaking out. I'm telling you, man, it's just like shit like this makes me hate the internet. Because you know that these people, okay, you know that these people are not fucking serious. And if they are serious, that is highly concerning. If you are looking at Pragmata and you're looking at the little android girl, and all because she's being escorted by a grown man, you don't even know the story yet. But you're looking at that scenario and you're immediately assuming pedo stuff. That is extremely alarming, number one. And number two, it is extremely telling on the people who are claiming this, right? So you mean to tell me that you look at every father-daughter relationship as pedo stuff, basically, right? You're looking at, like, you don't even know the fucking story, bro. So you really think oh my God. Anyway, so we are now at a point where you can't even have, and it's so funny because this is why developers don't put kids in their games, right? People always ask, why is there no child NPCs in like some of these video games where you could do violence and stuff? Why is there no child NPCs? It kind of like, for some people, it kind of destroys the immersion, right? Because you're running around and you're destroying all the stuff like Grand Theft Auto and everything like that. Or even Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, whatever. They don't have child NPCs because they don't want to deal with the fucking bullshit. They don't want to deal with the bullshit of people that can't distinguish reality from fiction. They don't want to deal with the bullshit. It's sad, but it's true. They know that people can't handle it, that people are going to be disingenuous about it online, and that people are going to misrepresent whatever their artistic, vision was into something egregious like this. To the point where now people are trying to make you seem like if you buy this game, you're a PDF, essentially. Right? We have another post here. In case it wasn't obvious, the reason lefties hate this game is not because they're suddenly so deeply concerned for children. After all, they slaughter them by the millions without a second thought. The reason is because they're fundamentally nihilists who hate life, and children represent the continuation of that, which they prefer to see obliterated. Accusing the game of being pedo bait is just an excuse. That just would have the same reaction to any game that depicts children as something positive, cute, or otherwise joyful. This man is cooking. Whoever you are, you cooked. You absolutely cooked. Laker, you cooked. Look at this. This got to be a troll. Please tell me this is a troll. Truth of the creepy, weird, and deranged game. Creepy, weird, and deranged game is what most threads will be about. Many people will be writing about how bad this game is because of the audience the game attracts. the PDF files, defeat people, and everyone else. Kada, you getting called out, buddy? Damn, bro, Kada's getting thrown in there with PDF. That's crazy. People look down on people like that. Holy shit. How about we treat the game as a game? The truth is, most of the posts are just clown farmers and weird people who post about other people drooling on the game character. If you focus on the game because of a child character, maybe it's you who needs help. Oh, thank God. Thank God this person is not trolling. Holy shit. I mean, they are trolling a little bit, but still. Why is the companion a little girl? Oh, here we go. It could have been anything. Would have been better if it came out with some sort of minion-esque robot, which would appeal to all. I mean, it's clearly not a kid's game. The only two types of people I see playing this are dad gamers and weirdos. I haven't. So, brother, are you fucking serious? I have a stepdaughter myself, so I see that side of it, but it still wouldn't be the reason I'd play it. It looks boring too, but that's besides the point. Brother, are you serious right now? So the only people that would play this game are dads and weirdos. So nobody else would play this game. Bro, you literally said, why can't she be a minion-esque robot when she is literally a fucking android? She's a fucking robot. She already is a fucking robot. Maybe there's a reason why she has a childlike experience. You have, childlike outside. You don't know. The fuck are you talking about? I hate this shit. And it's crazy because I already knew it was coming. It's crazy how accurate I was in this prediction. Where I said that the conversation around this game was going to be fucking insufferable. It was going to be insufferable. And that's exactly what it is. It's insufferable. Let me see if there's any other ones. Dad Space. I think Dad Space is a pretty funny name, by the way. It's a pretty funny name. Jesus. Epstein Simulator 2026. I'm so happy this game releases soon. I'm looking forward to the mods. Okay. All right. So really quick. Like I said before, it doesn't mean that there aren't weird people out there that are doing some weird shit. All right. And I told you that's going to be the other side of it. All right. I don't want to know. I'll be real with you. I'm going to avoid Twitter probably for like the first week after this game releases, because I don't want to get caught up in the fucking mods that are going to be shared around on Twitter and the weird shit that's going to go down with this game, because I already know that people are going to 100% go like there's going to be some fucked up mods for this game. There's absolutely going to be some fucked up mods for this game. But yes, I guarantee you that this is probably a Fed. Replace the main character's face with a new daddy. Don't feed the troll, folks. Yeah, I mean, he's obviously trolling. I hope. God, I hope so. I hope he's trolling. Modders, we believe it. Oh, my God. They got banned. Oh, shit. Modders, we believe in you. You did a great job on Stellar Blade, but we're expecting even more from this game. I think everyone will agree with me, unless you're gay. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God. Now, here's where it gets interesting, all right? Because this is going to tie into the conversation that I want to have about Nexus mods and about Ayaka mods, right? So I'm very curious on how this is going to go. Because Nexus mods right now, and for always, by the way, not just right now, always, they have been censoring mods that have to do with like certain anti-left-wing ideology, I suppose, like race swapping characters or whatever the case would be. They seem to have a problem with it. They say they don't do that, but then they do that all the time. However, to counter Nexus mods, there are other modding websites that are claiming to be anti-censorship completely, that they don't delete any mods whatsoever and they don't censor any mods whatsoever. I would be very curious to see what Ayaka Mods is going to do when it comes to Pragmata. Because the mods that we know that are going to be coming for Pragmata, right, are going to be egregious, okay? They're going to be egregious, flat out. They're going to be so egregious that if Nexus Mods banned it, I got to be honest with you, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I know some people are going to be like, oh, but, listen, man, I'm just telling you what it is, all right? Ayaka mods, they claim they don't ban anything. I would be very curious to see whether they leave those mods up or not. Okay. And I got to be real with you. I think they will. I think they will. I think for them, it's more important that they keep it up because they will gain traffic from it, number one. And number two, it will help their image in a way with some people and hurt their image in a way with other people, right? But again, this is such a minefield of a conversation, such a minefield of a situation that I got to be real with you. Like this shit, I want to avoid the conversation for all of this. Let them do whatever the fuck they're gonna do, because I don't want these fucking people to ruin the game for me. I really don't. Like, I don't want these people to ruin the game for me, because I'm looking at Pragmata and I'm thinking to myself, what is Capcom cooking up with this brand new IP? There's rumors that it could potentially be linked to Mega Man. There's all these interesting things. I'm curious about it, right? But then you have other people who are like, yeah, if you buy this game, you're a fucking pet. I hate this shit so much. I really, really hate this shit with a passion. With an extreme passion. I hate it so much. So fake gamer tours ruin everything. Yeah, I mean, again, it's one of those things where there is a line, right? There is definitely a line. I think we are at that line. At this point, let them do what they're gonna do on both sides, the modding websites and the modders and the fucking wokies and all these. Like, let them do what they're gonna do. We'll see. This IP might not go anywhere because of the Twitter complainers. I'll be real with you. I don't think like the noise is gonna affect this game in any negative way. I really don't. If anything, it might help the game, to be honest with you. But I just don't understand the mindset of people that look at this game and immediately think that. I could never understand that. I don't even know where that even comes from. Where does that come from? Does that come from trauma? Does that come from like just, I don't know, bro. Like, what are you just consuming true crime nonstop? Like, where does that mindset come from? To look at a game like you can't even have a man and a child video game anymore. Is that impossible? Is that impossible? Like, do we live in a world where that is literally impossible now? It actually is crazy to me. It's mind-blowing to me. You know what I mean? Keep in mind, these people have no problems with all the violence and all the other shit in other video games, but a father-like figure escorting a android little girl for whatever the reason may be, because we don't know the story yet, that apparently is pedophile stuff. But all these other, I don't know anymore. I don't know. I give up. I really give up at this point in time. Anyway, so needless to say, the Steam forums are all over the place. These people are, I mean, again, it just keeps going. Like, I'll go back really quick just to show you, but it keeps going. You're getting called broke, fighting over feet. Let's see. Let me go to the next one. You people need to be put on a watch list. You people, bro. You people need to be put on a watch list. There's so many people here drooling over the child android. It's genuinely disgusting. Seek help. Bro. So because you got a couple of trolls that are being morons and are literally baiting you, you are now going to have a blanket statement saying everybody is XYZ because they want to play Pragmata? The fuck is wrong with these people? Oh my God. The number one reason people hate this game. Increase it. I heard this game will make you shed man tears. If you end up being my cellmate tomorrow, I just want to let you know I like anime sleeping in some choo-choo trains. Diana's feet look so cute. Bro. I don't know, man. Anti-feet pro censorship. I don't know. All these self-reports on Diana. It's literally all over the place. Half of the Steam forums. Why is there a little girl being carried around by a humanoid man? What is this bizarre idea? It's literally all over the Steam forums. The people attacking this game have never touched it. Enough with hairy dads. Added sexy robot lady next time. Oh my, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Listen, I look forward to playing Pragmata. I plan to review the game. I'm so fucking sick of the conversation around this game. And and it's funny. Again, I already knew that this is where this conversation was going to go, and I'm still sick of it. It's crazy, bro. Like, I knew it was coming. We all knew it was coming, and I'm still sick of it. How does that even happen? Like, I prepared myself for it. I prepared myself for it, and I'm still sick of it. It's crazy. All right. Jesus Christ, man. This is crazy shit. Crazy shit. Did people have a problem with BioShock? No, because people weren't talking like this on social media back then because there wasn't much social media to begin with. People didn't think like that. You know? God, can you imagine if BioShock came out today? Imagine if BioShock came out today. They could be like, oh my God, why are these little girls being escorted around by somebody called a Big Daddy? A Big Daddy. What are you trying to say with the Big Daddy name? God, I hate these people. I hate them so much. It's crazy. Hey, Hypnotic, I saw an ad about you today. Thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate that. What about The Last of Us? Yeah, The Last of Us is another situation. Because Ellie isn't no fucking older woman. Ellie's a young girl. But apparently it's okay for Joel to escort her around. I don't know, man. Who knows? Anyway. All right, let me exit out of that. God, enough about Pragmata. Fucking hell, bro. Let's talk about, where is it? Hold on. Oh, God. Man. I don't even know. Like, I don't even know where to begin. Let's talk about IGN. Let's talk about IGN real quick. Last went the way they wanted. They were happy. Imagine if Willy Wonka released today. Oh my God. Imagine if anything released today. Really. Torinol with a 2 says, I want to see Gao's hair take a punch. Nice. Nice. Honestly, I think that would be pretty cool, Torinol, because then we could see that hair just fly off because it looks like it wants to so bad. It looks like that hair wants to fly off so goddamn bad. So I would love to see that, to be honest with you. I think that'd be pretty funny. But I guess we'll see. YouTube, what do we got? Let me see. Let me catch up on supers. You could have played Pragmata Push. I got more cake than that, Cammy, just saying. Surprised they did not cast Bella Ramsey as Guile. Check all 3 boxes of DEI, Tarded, Lesbo, and Woman. Are you playing Pragmata? Thank you, Trey. I appreciate it. War Wizard 189 Toxin is both caked up and bricked up. Picture it. I don't want to. Thank you, though. Creators Freedom with a 2. Pragmata is a dad game. Well, apparently dads are pedophiles, like according to the internet. So I don't fucking know, man. I have no idea. Winnie for Sweetie 8 months. Toxin Cake Red Boy. He's not going to give a Red Boy. Mr. Melancholy with a 5. These weirdos would have a problem with Little Sisters in BioShock. They are probably the same people who harass mangaka for their art and characters. Yeah. No, they are. They are. They're the people that just started watching anime within the last couple of years, and they're like, oh my God, anime is so pedo-coded. Like, why are all these young girls looking like this? I don't understand why this, why that. I don't know, man. Anyway, Dark Knight with a 2. Did you know Jack Black wants to be in a RDR movie? Really? Really? I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest with you. But no, I didn't know about that. Yeah, exactly. They're COVID anime fans. That's what it is. They just started watching anime when it blew up in 2021 and 2020 because everybody was home, and suddenly watching anime was deemed cool. And then people started being all like fucking woo streamers and shit. You had all the girls fucking buying up a bunch of anime merchandise to put in their what do you call it, in their backgrounds for their streams, so they could totally convince the guys that are watching them that they're totally into the same thing that they're into. Please believe me. Such bullshit, man. It's crazy. Anyway, let's talk about IGN. IGN. They have put their foot in their mouths again. So IGN decided to write a review, and they wrote a review for a video game called Replaced. Now, if you guys haven't seen me play this game, I have 2 streams for this game so far. And it's a pretty good game. It's a good game. Does atmosphere very well. It's a 3D pixel style game where the environments are 3D rendered. Very nice environments, by the way. And the characters are all pixelated, but like high detail pixelation, if that makes sense. The animation is very well done. Overall, it's a super fun video game. But this game is like the opposite of like a Mouse PI for Hire style video game, where this game is taking itself super fucking seriously, right? Like the story is super serious. The setting is super serious. Everything is super serious. And you could tell the developers are really trying to tell you a story that you're going to try to remember, right? So overall, the gameplay is pretty fun. I wish there was more combat, but there isn't that much combat right now. But when there is, it's crazy. It's crazy combat. Parry systems, interesting gun mechanics where you can't just fire. You can't just fire bullets nonstop. You got to use your melee to charge up your gun so that it shoots off a powerful one single shot. And you keep doing that. So you're alternating between melee and guns. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. They also have like an armor breaking system where you have a pickaxe to break someone's armor who is basically immune to melee damage until you break it. It's a bunch of different like things that the game has. It's pretty cool. However, that doesn't stop IGN from putting their foot in their mouth, right? So IGN ended up putting out a review for Replaced. And it says the following: Sad Cat Studios should be commended for crafting such a gripping and gorgeous 2.5D action platformer, even though Replaced is one AI-based adventure that could do with a system update to completely iron out the bugs. Guys, you know, at this point, and it's been like this for a while, we don't cover IGN because we take their stuff seriously. We cover IGN because their things are such a joke. Their reviews are such a joke that you can't help but laugh at them. You can't help but laugh at them. So you're probably asking, why is this a problem? Okay, so the reason why this is a problem is because even though they give it a 7, which I feel like right now 7 and 8 is probably where the game is going to land for me, that's fine. The reason why this is a problem is because they said that Replace, and I quote, is a one AI-based adventure that could do with a system update to completely iron out the bugs. AI-based adventure, okay? This choice of wording in today's world is a stupid choice of wording, and you should be ashamed of yourself for doing it. We all know why they did it, but they should be ashamed of themselves for doing it. Because the way this seems is that the game was made with AI. That's how they're making it seem. I know the journalists at IGN, they're going to be like, well, that's not what we meant. We're talking about the story. Because in case you guys are unaware, there's an AI system called Reach that takes over the main character's body in the beginning of the game. And that's how the game starts, right? So the entire game, you're playing as Warren and you're playing as Reach and combined. You guys are combined, right? So it's a story about an alternate reality of the 1980s where the world is pretty much all fucked up. And it is an AI-based adventure. You have an AI character with you the entire time. But the way that they worded it makes it seem like the game itself is made with AI. So naturally, what happened was people started commenting on their Steam forums. People started leaving negative reviews like, oh, I didn't know I was buying AI slop. You already know how the fucking internet is, right? You got all the retards out there. They hear the word AI, and they're like, oh, I didn't know I was buying AI slop. This whole game that I was enjoying for hours suddenly becomes AI slop because I didn't know about it. So I don't know if they changed it. I'm actually going to bring up their review in a second. I don't know if they changed it, but it made it seem like the game was made with AI. So they had to come out and make a statement. Replace responded and says, as we have seen, some people misunderstand what IGN means by AI base. We just want to clarify. This game was 100% handcrafted. No generative AI was used to make this. What IGN is referring to is the story that is about AI in an alternative 80s America. Guys, I got to be real with you. This is a massive fucking problem, okay? The fact that the developers have to come out and stop the fire that IGN spread because they're idiots, that is absolutely fucked up. You guys guaranteed made these developers lose sales that they didn't have to lose because you guys are stupid, right? You guys are fucking stupid. And the internet is even more stupid, right? This is really sad because this game is actually really good. It's a really good video game, and it's going to be fucking slandered because IGN is retarded, right? It makes the devs look really bad, and it's unfortunate, man. Like, they didn't deserve this. Fucking idiots. So anyway, it's IGN doing IGN things, right? So let's see. IGN replaced review. Let's see if they changed their wording. I'm curious if they changed their wording. I'm going to go to their website right now. They probably didn't, but let's see. Let's see. Did they change their wording? Wow, they actually did. Because you guys know for a fucking fact that you were in big time trouble, boys. You were in big time trouble, boys. Replace is a gripping and gorgeous 2.5D action platformer, even though this cyberpunk adventure could do with a system update to completely iron out the bugs. They removed it. They removed it. I'm shocked. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm shocked. I am completely shocked that they removed it. Which all this does is prove to me that they knew exactly what they were doing from the get-go, in my opinion. They knew exactly what you dumb motherfuckers. They knew exactly what they were doing. See, this is the kind of shit that IGN should be held accountable for. It's one thing to have your opinion about the game. Who cares? It's one thing to have criticism about the game. Who cares? You guys are literally lying about the game or misrepresenting it. And then you're going to say, well, technically, you know, I didn't lie. I was talking about the story and other people misinterpreted. It's the gaslight. It's the fucking gaslight. I can't stand it. It's the people that do things and they pretend like they're not doing it and they gaslight you the entire time, even though you know exactly what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So in any case, I'm curious what he says in the video. Let's check it out. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. Just a little bit. Let's see what IGN has to say. You can also see some gameplay too. The gameplay looks really good.
The ubiquitous virtual assistants cheerfully patronizing us from almost every electronic device and the disposable slop that nobody asked for clogging up our social media feeds, it's becoming pretty hard to escape artificial intelligence these days. But it could be worse. What if you had an AI actually implanted in your brain? Such is the premise of Replaced, a 2.5D action platformer that follows a scientist named Dr. Warren Marsh.
Yeah, the game definitely has a lot of 80s vibes to it. It has a lot of like Blade Runner vibes to it too, especially with the police cars when you see them flying in the sky and shit. It just has a lot of Blade Runner vibes to it. The game, I'm telling you, the game's awesome. I can't wait to go back to it. Right now, it takes place, I believe, in 1984. Right now, I'm obviously doing Mouse BI for Hire and Pragmata, but I'm gonna go back to this game. This game's awesome.
Who's on the run after a sentient AI called Reach is shoehorned into his skull. The twist here is that you don't actually play as the scientist, you play as the AI that's effectively puppeteering him, with your sole objective to return to the laboratory so you can unpair from your human host. It makes for a compelling 11-hour quest that winds its way through an alternate 80s America rendered in a pristine pixel art style, and one that I ultimately remained engrossed in, despite some dull side quest design and combat that occasionally felt more unresponsive than a muted Siri.
Okay, I played this game. The combat is not unresponsive in the slightest. I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about. If anything, if you watch my review, I literally said it's amazing how responsive the combat actually is, how fast the parries are, how fast the attacks are. Like, I don't know what this guy's talking about, bro. The combat is 100% responsive. Oh, and the music's top tier, by the way. If you're into like 80s synth, 80s synth vibe kind of stuff, that's what this game has.
It really can't be overstated just how stunning Replaced 16-bit inspired game world is. It basically updates the look and feel of classic 2D adventures like the original Prince of Persia and Flashback, in a similar way that Octopath Traveler's HD 2D style transformed SNES-era RPGs, enhancing primitive yet personality-packed character sprites and pixelated landscapes with 3D depth and lighting that really pops. From ruined scientific research facilities to neon-soaked streets and down into the flare-lit depths of an underground enemy hideout, Replaced's world is consistently captivating to explore. Developer Sad Cat Studios is clearly and quite rightfully proud of its work. since Reach will occasionally pause to marvel at some immaculately crafted cyberpunk skyline that looms in the distant background.
It's so good. It's so good. It's such a shame because this guy is like praising this game in a lot of the right ways and stuff, but meanwhile you literally just fuck this game. Even if it's in a small amount, you still fuck this game. And oh my god, it actually pisses me off. It pisses me off, man.
I really appreciated these opportunities to stop it.
There's the Blade Runner style vehicles. I'm telling you, it definitely has that vibe to it.
And pour over every perfectly crafted pixel. Reach isn't equipped with a particularly extensive arsenal, but its omniscience seems to include the same martial arts info dump that Neo had installed in The Matrix.
I know Kung Fu.
Since it turns Marsha's pencil-pushing scientist body into a kinetic killing machine. Armed with a gun that transforms into a baton, Reach is able to indulge in a sort of 2.5D tribute to the Batman Arkham style of fisticuffs anytime it finds itself surrounded by burly police squads or menacing underworld mutants. In addition to delivering simple strings of skull-cracking combos, colored indicators that appear above each enemy's head briefly telegraph when to dodge and when to counter. So replaced skirmishes demand something more than merely button mashing your baton smashing. Meanwhile, the use of Reach's gun is sporadic since it can only be fired after first charging up with successive melee strikes, while getting hit or performing dodges depletes that gauge, putting further emphasis on striking a careful balance between attack and evasion. It's a mostly engaging system, and it gradually introduces welcome strategic wrinkles such as tank-like foes that need their armor stripped off before you can damage them, and other more nimble nasties that will dodge every incoming attack other than counters.
These guys suck. You have to dodge them like 3 times in a row, and then you could counter them to kill them. Otherwise, they get very annoying.
It's just a shame that it's all regularly undermined by controls that frequently fail to respond.
That's
at least
true.
in the PC version, even after a day one patch.
That is literally not true. And I see that he's playing with a controller. You can see the control buttons on the bottom left. RB, B, RT, right trigger. So you're playing with a controller, brother. Like, come on. Like, the controls are fine. They literally respond very quickly. When yellow pops up, you parry very quickly. When red pops up, you dodge quick. Like, all of it. The animations are so smooth. They respond so quickly. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I literally don't, but whatever, anyway.
In particular, the button to apply a medkit routinely failed, and often saw me copping a death blow while Reach was seemingly fumbling with its coat pocket.
It's because the medkit has a long animation to it. The medkit is not just an instant use. It has an animation to it. So if you try to utilize it, you got to let it play out. And the combat is so fast sometimes that you have to react, thus canceling your actual medkit, making it seem like it's not actually being used. But that's just because you had to do something else.
At other times, the input to deflect an enemy gunshot was apparently ignored, and Reach's arms would remain rooted to its sides while it copped a dose of hot lead to the face, which was equally frustrating. As much as I think
that's because you fucking dodged too early. Oh my god, I literally saw him dodge too early, and he's blaming the game. Brother, can I go by 1 second? Hold on. Can I slow this down? Whatever, here.
Hot lead to the face, which was equally frustrating.
Okay. This gray line you see here, this goes red. It goes red. It takes about 2 seconds for it to go red. He dodged the moment the line came out when it was white. So then, when it turns red, he can't dodge again because he just dodged. And then he gets shot in the face. You want to know how I know? Because I did the same thing. But he's trying to say that, oh, it was the game not being responsive. Brother, you dodged too fast.
Hot lead to the face, which
the moment this shit turned white, you literally, oh my God, man. Oh my God. See, the thing is, this game, here's what I'll tell you. It's very punishing. In the what do you call it? In like the recovery, it's punishing in the recovery. So if you dodge too early, you can't just dodge again right after. Like, it takes a second or two. You can't spam it, right? So what the fuck are they talking about? Like, you literally dodged too soon, and you got punished for it. That's not the game's fault.
As much as I think Replaced's visual design is an absolute standout, it too managed to spoil the combat on occasion. Since you're only ever pit against a set number of enemies at a time, reinforcements often linger in the background waiting for their turn to enter the fray like the curiously courteous extras in a Bruce Lee movie. The trouble is that it's extremely tough to discern one 2D plane from the other in the heat of battle, and I'd invariably...
No, it's not. You really mean to tell me you can't tell the difference between who's in the front row and who's in the back row? Brother, you know how you tell the difference? The ones that are attacking you are in the front row. What the fuck? What do you mean? Sometimes it's hard to discern between the front and the back row. Bro, the people attacking you are in the front row. The people not attacking you are in the back row. And if you can't visually check, it's so obvious, dude. It's a 2.5D game. You can see some depth to it. You can see who's in the back. I can easily spot who's in the back, who's in the front. Bro, I really think that it's so funny. The journalists say that we just complain about everything, but I genuinely believe that these journalists look for shit to complain about in video games that don't have the natural protections acquired by certain ideologies. So, like, if your game is all about identity politics, trans, LGBTQ, whatever, suddenly they're not as nitpicky. But if all that stuff is gone and it doesn't exist, then suddenly they got to nitpick at everything. You really are out here complaining about a dodge mechanic that you fucked up on, and you're complaining about NPCs that are in the background that you can't apparently see that they're in the background because there's combat going on. Come on, man.
I really find myself trying to land blows on enemies that technically weren't there, making me swish my baton through an empty space and leaving myself open to a genuine threat waiting to strike while I was distracted.
You're trying to tell me that those 3 NPCs that are standing still in the background, literally watching you go left and right, not attacking you in the slightest, you got distracted by that? And then that ended up making you get... Bro, you suck. I'm done. I'm done. I can't anymore. I'm sorry. You fucking suck. There's nothing else to it other than you fucking suck. If that's what you seriously are trying to convince me of. Those NPCs are standing back there doing literally nothing. They're doing nothing. They're just standing there. And you're confusing them with the people that are actually attacking you. Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, I'm done. I can't. Yo, today's pissing me off. between Pragmata and between this game, like, it's pissing me off. Today is one of those days. Today is one of those days, bro. This is my brain right now. I swear to God.
Monster kill!
My brain today, man. Fucking A. Oh my God, man. We got a Speedy Cake with a 5. Remember, you can't spell ignorant without IGN. That's true. That is true. Dark Knight with a 2. RDR movie with Arthur equals Carl Urban and John equals Norman Reedus. It's possible. It's definitely possible. Let me check Rumble really quick. Rumble, what do we got, man? We got Deaderier with $1. Sexually frustrated weirdos trying to sexualize everything, including kids. A guy who helped draft Online Safety Act in UK was jailed for being a PDF. Kind of funny. He helped with OSA to protect kids. Yep. I mean, look at these politicians that are getting caught lately. A lot of these politicians out here that are getting caught right now. Wasn't there a politician that was what the fuck? I forgot his name. Damn, what was his name? I forgot his name. He was Pennsylvania politician, and he got caught, and then I think he fled to Texas, and they just recently caught him. I think I saw that on my Twitter. I'm pretty sure. They recently caught him, and they're what do you call it? They're shipping him back to Pennsylvania for to obviously, take him in and shit. Torinol with a 2. You can't trust IGN reviews to speak for the agenda they have and not for the game being reviewed. Makes sense. Torinol. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. All right, really quick. Let's go over some gifted games. I'm seeing notifications get spammed my way. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Let's see what we got going on, man. We got No Hearts Left. Look at this legend, man. No Hearts Left. The only thing to image is you getting your cheeks clapped. I'm not surprised by Pragmata since this is the same talking points in anime, which is exhausting. It really is. No hearts left. It really, really is. It's so sad, but it's true. Anime, ever since anime went super mainstream in the last few years, oh my God, the level of disingenuous conversation that happens around anime is disgusting. It really is. It really fucking is, bro. I'm telling you, it is mind-blowing. It is exhausting, like you said. It is annoying. You got people looking at all kinds of dumb shit, overlooking into things, reading things in the way that only people that consume true crime 24/7 read into, or angry fucking ugly women that want to complain about everything. It's so bad. Yeah, I agree. Anime was much better when it wasn't mainstream. Now, the flip side to that is with anime going mainstream, you actually get a lot more content because there's a lot more money in the hobby. So it's, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you enjoy more content, but you got to deal with the bullshit. It sucks, you know. It's, I don't know. But he gifted Warhammer Mark of Chaos Gold Edition Classic. Holy shit, man. He's gifting all the classic Warhammer games. What a legend, man. Koosh says only a few hours in, but so far it's a pretty enjoyable RE Classic clone. Really, Ground Zero. Fight through post-apocalyptic South Korea in this retro survival horror. Uncover the truth behind the devastating meteor impact that left the country in ruins and turned every living organism into a terrifying monstrosity. Fight, solve puzzles, upgrade gear, make every bullet count. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Why have I not heard of this one before? Thank you, Koosh. I appreciate that. No arch left. The reason why you wear black is to show my third leg snail trail on your face. Muslims do not like Portuguese because it reminds them of pork. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, shit. No arts left. Thank you, brother. Warhammer Dark Omen Classic. What a classic game. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Holy shit. All right. Guys, I'm going to make the gaming stream go live now. We are not going to be playing Mouse PI for Hire today. We are going to be playing some co-op with Leon. We are going to be playing Revenge of the Savage Planet. We are about to discover the final planet. We've been making some good progress in that game. I just made the stream go live right now. So if you're not going to hang out with us in the Waifu Battle, which, by the way, guys, for those of you that are here, we're going to have a Waifu Battle tournament starting Sunday. It is a one-piece tournament. We are going to be having a one-piece tournament starting Sunday. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be epic. We're going to have the first battle in the One Piece tournament this Sunday, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen all throughout the stream. So it's going to be a good time. So you don't have to wait till the end of the stream to participate. You could just be there right at the beginning. So I think the first battle. Let me see. The first battle is going to be. I'll tell you right now. Let me look at the bracket. In case you guys didn't see the bracket, you know, I'll just show you the bracket really quick. So the first battle is going to be, we could either do Nami versus Makino, or we could do Boa Hancock versus Raiju Vinsmoke. I'll probably do Boa. I'll probably just start at the top left. That's just the normal thing to do. We'll start at the top left and work our way down. So the first battle this Sunday is going to be Boa Hancock versus Raiju Vinsmoke. So that should be pretty interesting. But we got a lot going on there. So I'm curious to see how that's going to end up. First battle will be this Sunday. Make sure that you are there or you're gay. One of the two. Tire King says, One Piece characters, how do you tell them apart? It's a good point. It's a good point. I respect that. Still don't understand why Luffy is a waifu. He's not a waifu. They are there promoting the trophy for their universe. They're promoting the trophy for their universe, man. Doesn't mean he's a waifu. God damn. All right, boys. In that regard, I put up the link for the gaming stream. Please go check it out. If you're not going to hang out for the Waifu Battle, go watch my videos. If you haven't seen my videos lately, I've been putting out a ton of videos. You guys have been supporting the videos greatly. I appreciate that. The average views, the average view duration, and click-through rate on all these videos have been massive. It's been great. I appreciate it very much. And support them to the best of your ability. I released one today. It's about an entire breakdown about Xbox. If you haven't seen it, here's the video. I'm posting a link right now if you're not going to watch the live stream. Go check out that video. And yeah. Sanguine says, naive Hypno, there will be always people voting for Luffy anyway. That's fair. That's fair. But considering it's a tournament, I would hope people take it serious. You know what I'm saying? I would hope people take it a little bit serious and minimalize the troll super chats. And considering they're going to be super chats throughout the entire stream, literally anything could happen at any given time. So it's going to be interesting. If people really want their waifu to win, well, we'll find out. I don't know. We'll see. Regardless, all right, man. Yeah, it's waifu Mortal Kombat, bitches. That's what it's going to be. In the meantime, let's have an actual waifu battle today because, well, we had another upset yesterday. Sanguine says, what would you do if everyone voted Luffy? Well, then I would just disqualify the two other waifus if they had no votes. And then nobody would move on. That would be it. All right, boys. Let's get into it. Waifu battle. Thank you guys so much for supporting the stream. If you're not going to stick around, I thank you. I thank you very much. Hope you had a lot of fun. And I'll see you in the next one. Waifu battle time. Let's go. All right, boys. The waifu battle is here. If you guys missed the last waifu battle, ladies and gentlemen, A2 has once again won the waifu battle championship. I mean, it's amazing. She's still champion, boys. She's still champion, boys. What the hell is going on, man? I don't think I've ever seen her have a streak this long. But regardless, she's still champion. Hey, Ron DFK with a 5. Replace gives me flashback Blade Runner upgrade movie vibes. It is on Game Pass, but I bought it because it's cool as fuck. Based. Absolutely based, Ron DFK. That's the way to do it, man. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. All right, boys. Let's go over the rules, and then we're going to bring out the challenger, who I think is going to be a good one, because goddamn is A2 winning way too much. Rule number 1. All super chats during the waifu battle canon will count to a particular waifu, but the only way that it's going to count is if you put the name of the waifu in the super chat first. You got to put the name first. If you do not put the name of the waifu in the super chat first, and it will not count. It doesn't matter how big they are. If you super chat after the fact and you put the name of the waifu you forgot to put the first time first, then I will make it count. Rule number 2. You can vote for any waifu regardless of who's on the screen. It doesn't matter. You can vote for the champion, who is A2, or you can vote for the challenger, who you're about to find out. It doesn't matter who's on screen at the time. Last but not least, after the second waifu comes off screen, I'm going to do a 30-second countdown. After that 30-second countdown, no more super chats are going to count. It doesn't matter how big they are. The last super chat that shows up on my screen is going to be the one that counts. So please, if you are going to vote, vote early and vote hard, ladies and gentlemen. Do we understand the rules? I know we don't understand the rules. Don't lie to me. Do not lie to me, boys. It's not nice. It's not nice. Guys, I had to bring out somebody who is a badass, okay? We're talking major badass, right? Somebody who I know you guys like a ton. And considering that A2 keeps winning, we had to bring back a waifu that we haven't seen in a little while, okay? Can I explain the whole thing again? No, I cannot. I have to bring out a waifu who we haven't seen in a while. Boys, let's see if she can actually take down A2. Or are we going to have another major upset? All right, boys. The challenger that's going to go up against A2 is going to be none other than the one and the only, this is my battle, Raven from Stellar Blade. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be Raven from Stellar Blade, or is it going to be A2 from Nier? Let me know. Let's find out. We got Raven in the waifu battle again I think she stands a pretty good chance, but I guess we'll see. We'll kind of find out. We'll see if people like her. Deadeye's Lock with a 2 immediately for Raven. Immediately. Shout out to Deadeye's Lock. Thank you. Crash Collins with a $10 banger immediately for Raven over on Rumble. Thank you guys so much. Holy shit, that was fast. Dark Exile is saying, by A2, we hardly knew you. That's it. They're already claiming victory. That's it. It's over. It's over already. War Wizard with a 199. Raven, fuck the rules, bud. You playing Pragmata? I'm going to throw you into a Pragmata. Mr. Melancholy with a 2 for Raven. Stellar Babes. Thank you, Mr. Melancholy. I appreciate that. Dark Knight with his own $2 for Raven as well. Shout out to Dark Knight. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. Right now, every single vote has been for Raven only. Raven only. Does that mean A2 is going to get banned? Or what's going to happen? Jason Alator for 25 months of legendary status says Raven bricked. Absolutely mega bricked. Mega bricked. Thank you, Jason Alator. Jason Long with a 5 says Raven. Let's hope this one works out. Well, let's see. We'll find out. We'll find out. Black Tailgate with a 5, giving $3 to Raven and $2 to A2. Thank you, Black Tailgate. I appreciate that. Then we got Deidre Connick with a 2 over on Rumble for Raven. Thank you, Deidre Connick. I appreciate that. Shout out to you, my man. And then Jason Alato with a 5 says Raven. Why ask? Well, because, I mean, it's the waifu battle. We got to give everybody an opportunity. It's an equal opportunity out here, relatively speaking. Great Ape with a 2 says Raven. Such good memories watching Smash get felted. Oh, yeah, that shit was crazy. What was it, like 170 attempts or more than that? Something like that? I think it was like more than that, actually. I think it was like 3 streams. Crazy, bro. I've never seen anything like that. It was wild. So far, pretty much almost every single vote is for Raven. Every single vote. War Wizard says A2 is getting banned tonight. Wow. That's how it is, huh? That's how it is, huh? All right. Good to know. Guess we'll find out. Raven's about to come off the screen. And let's see where this is going to go, boys. All right, I'm taking her off the screen. Now it's time to bring out the current Waifu Battle champion who is not going to go down without a fight. Ladies and gentlemen, A2 is on the screen. Let's find out who is going to win. Is it going to be A2? Or is it going to be Raven from Stellar Blade? Let's find out, boys. One of the two is going to be the winner. I guess we'll find out who in a second. But right now, it's not looking good. We need some major support for A2. Otherwise, it's felted. What the fuck is that face? That is called an AI-generated face. Freaking Dr. Spike is lurking. I just know it, says Great Ape. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. War Wizard with a 189. Raven, it's over. She's already dead. Yeah. Black Tailgate, baby, from the fair. This is how it always starts. This is how it always starts. Black Tailgate with the 10 for A2 for that picture. Thank you, Black Tailgate. Kurakami does not like the picture. But that's okay. You like it. Great Ape says tier 1 or tier 2 away, Hypno. We got tier 1. We are decently away from tier 2 right now. But we'll see how that goes. I'm just focused on the waifu battle right now. Because A2 has a habit of sneaking up on people, especially when people get comfortable. You know what I mean? So we'll see how this goes. We need a kaiju waifu tournament. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That'd be pretty crazy. Well, the ladies are both safe from the gulag. Now to secure tier 2. I can't contribute, so I'm out tonight, says John D. Thank you, brother. It's all good. I appreciate that. Jason says Dr. Spike is in the back waiting to pounce. I don't think he is. I don't think he is. I don't think he's here today. This might be the Feltoning of A2. At least you won't get banned. T-Jap says we are 100 away from tier 2. Thank you, T-Jap. Appreciate that. Dead Eyes Lock with a 2 says Raven, Stellar Blade players unite. You heard the man. You heard the man. Got to make it happen, man. It is very, very quiet for A2. Very, very quiet. Both are elder sister types. War Wizard says Dr. Spike can't save A2. Oh, shit. I don't know, man. That's a pretty big claim. Guess we'll find out. All right, boys. A2's coming off screen. It's time for the final countdown. Stop lagging. Who is it going to be? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Waiting for lag, waiting for lag, waiting for lag, waiting for lag, waiting. And that is it. Damn.
Waifu Battle Belt is mine.
Holy shit.
Dr. Spike. Yo, Dr. Spike is the ultimate troll, bro. I don't know who's worse, him or Trey. Him or Trey. I don't know who's worse in terms of fucking in terms of trolls, man, with the donos. That is hilarious. Dr. Spike says Hypnotic the bat signal was sent for tier. Who is sending the bat signal? I'm telling you, I really think you have a bat signal, bro. I really believe that. Dr. Spike with a $100 Red Boy Hyper Banger for A2 just got here a few minutes ago. Also for the tier 2 save. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that, you fucking crazy bastard. Then Black Tailgate with a 20 says A2. He also dropped one in there. Shout out to Black Tailgate. Not giving up. He did not give up. No matter everybody was against him, he didn't give up. War Wizard 199 says baited that shit. You did. You did bait that shit. And then Crash Collins with a 5-1 rumble for Raven. Thank you, Crash Collins. I appreciate that. All right, mods. In the meantime, count it up. Dr. Spike, he's going to get his clip. He's going to get his clip. And Old Man Cad really wants Asians. Oh, I already know Old Man Cat's gonna be like, hey, can I have Asians? Can I have Asians? Can I have it? No!
All right, this is the last one. This is the last one. I hypnotic, hypno, yeah, Big strong beefy man. He's got that pussy ready to pop. This man said perfection, brother. You gay as hell, boy. You're gay as hell. This man gay as hell. Tell you what, just like this.
Try to relax your anus.
And a little bit of a...
Your shoulders.
He gay as hell.
Shout out to Dr. Spike. I saw people in the chat being like, wait, this really happened? Yes, it did. Yes. I paid $50 for that clip. Shout out to Dr. Spike. Thank you so much for the $100 Red Boy Hyper Banger. I appreciate that. War Wizard says, I regret baiting that shit now, bud. You're going to be coping and seething in a second, my man. Coping and seething in a second. We got, look at this, Raven at $43.41 versus A2 at $132 flat. Fun fact, Raven wasn't even that far ahead. She was ahead by $11. That's what the Stellar Blade fans did. They were ahead by only $11, even without Dr. Spike's $100 Red Boy. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Which means the winner and still Waifu Battle champion is none other than the one and the only A2, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, man. Crazy. Crazy. Let's do it one more time, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, man. I can't believe Raven lost, man. Let the coping and seething commence, my guy. Coping and seething.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
And that's going to be it for the Waifu Battle, ladies and gentlemen. A2 is going to go backstage. She will face off against another Waifu tomorrow. Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Do not miss it, ladies and gentlemen. Do not miss it. All right, boys. I'm going to do some editing now. And then we're going to get ready to do the co-op stream with Leon later tonight, where we're going to be playing Revenge of the Savage Planet. I already have it all set up to raid over there. Thank you guys so much for the insane support today. I appreciate it. I hope everybody had fun today. Thank you for the likes, the comments, super chats, memberships, gifted games, everything. I appreciate it. And of course, shout out to the Hypno Mods for doing what they do every single day. Appreciate you as well. And I will see every single one of you on the next one. Don't forget tomorrow, video 10 a.m. about IGN journalists. You're not going to want to miss that one. You are not going to want to miss that one, boys. IGN video 10 a.m. Do not miss it. Go support it. Thank you guys so much. And I will see every single one of you in the next one. Until then, go be bigots and go be gooners. See you on the gaming stream. Bye.
Her dog or her cat was named Vagina. Vagina. Vagina.
Put a ticket in Maker Jack. Fuck Indiana Jones, put a ticket in Maker Jack. Fuck Baby Jack, put a ticket in Maker Jack. It means put a chicken in it, sweetie, and make her Maker Jack. Fucking pronouns! Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day California shit! That's all we fucking know! Cause we're boring! We're so fucking Twitter hole! Twitter hole! Get it right!
At the touch of the black man, I bring life. 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 That's right!
Why the hell are you still here? Go on. Get out of here. Go play some video games.